Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be showing you how to make Chicharon El Salsa Verde, also known as pork skin and green sauce. It's a popular Mexican dish served in most Mexican households. It's really good. It can be eaten as a side dish to many other foods. It can be served with rice, anything that you want. Personally, I do prefer to serve it with rice. So as you can see, I have about 5 tomatillos, 3 jalapeños, 3 cloves of garlic, and half chopped onion. The first thing I'll be doing is go ahead and take out the husk from the green tomatillos because you don't want to cook it like that. You have to get it out and then peel all my garlic, clean my onions because we'll be boiling everything together. So as you can see, I've actually finished taking out the green husk. So once I'm done with everything, I'll go ahead and wash it because you don't want that green slime on the tomatillos in your food or the veggies, because we'll be using the stock later. So the next thing I'll be doing is add all my washed vegetables to my hot boiling water and cook it for about 10 minutes until the tomatillos turns a little bit yellowish or translucent. My veggies has been boiling for about 10 minutes now, and as you can see the color has changed. So the next thing I'll be doing is take it out of the stock and put it in my blender and blend it until it's smooth and creamy. You can also add a little vegetable stocks to your blended veggies, because if you want your sauce to be a little thick, you can skip this part, but if you want your sauce to be lighter, you can just go ahead and add a little of the vegetable stocks to it. The next step is to add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil to your hot pan. Depending on your sauce size, you can add more, or depending on personal preference, you can add less. And then you can chop a little bit of onions, about depending on your size. Again, you can chop more, you can chop less. So my onion has been cooking for about 2 minutes now until it's all soft and translucent. So the next thing I'll be doing is add my blended mixture to my hot oil and cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Depending on your sauce size, you can increase the cook time, and you can also stir it occasionally to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now I'm adding a little bit of salt to my sauce and cook it together. As my sauce is cooking, I'll go ahead and break the chicharron, which is the pork skin. You can chop it, but I like to break them with my hands because if you decide to chop it, it sometimes makes a lot of mess, and it's easier this way to break them. As you can see, I've finished breaking out all my pork skin, and I'll just set it aside for now. My sauce has been cooking for about 10 minutes now, so the next thing I'll be doing is putting about a tablespoon of chicken bouillon and let it simmer for another 2 minutes before I'll add the pork skin to the sauce. So it's been about 2 minutes, so now I'm adding my pork skin little by little until you add everything to your pan and continue stirring it a little bit to incorporate the sauce and everything together. Once you add your pork skin, let it simmer for about another 10 minutes until everything comes together, and then you put a lid on top of it and turn off your stove. That way the heat can cook everything together without an extra heat for the pork skin to incorporate well with the sauce. After simmering it for an additional 10 minutes, your sauce is all done. And I'll be serving mine with a vegetable rice that I made on this